So good evening ladies and gentlemen and my dear friends and members from the family. I welcome you all to another evening, an evening of fun, an evening of laughter and memories unlimited. And today we are here again for Journey of a Poet and Beyond. And as I say beyond, I'm going to tell you what we mean by beyond. So before taking much of your time, just zip my lips and I start here on the journey. So let me first call upon my first guest for the evening. And before I take much of your time, let me first introduce this gentleman. I start with his long distinguished career. So this man who has a long distinguished academic career has spoken words of praise. There are a lot of words of praise about him for over 3 decades of his working in the industry. He's been a design lover, and that is what has led him to establish design as a mainstream field of study and choice of career in India. With stints at NIFT, Bharati Group, alumnus of IIT Ahmedabad, Delhi, and much more. And as currently he's serving as the Vice Chancellor of World University of Design, Sonipat, the first design-led university in India offering art, architecture and design-based undergraduate and postgraduate, about 30 courses. I want to put across about 30 courses in both the disciplines. With virtual round of applause, I would like to call upon Dr. Sanjay Gupta, Vice Chancellor of World University of Design.
Yes.
Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you, it's a pleasure.
So seconding the invitation, I would like to call upon this woman of many shades. So whatever shade you look at her, you would see her as a person in many shades. So you will see her colors as an artist, as a poet, as an author, as a gallerist, and as you see me in the background, there are a lot of paintings and you may feel where I am today, because usually I'm not in the same premises every time we meet. And this is the 6th episode, like I mentioned. So yes, we are at Prithvi Center, Prithvi Fine Art and Cultural Center, New Delhi. And yes, you have guessed it right, Sangeeta Gupta. She is an artist, poet, gallerist, ex-chief commissioner of income tax, author, photographer, book designer, passionate filmmaker, documentary filmmaker, and whatnot. The list is endless. And I must say, words will fall short. Yes, that makes for a virtual round of applause. Over 30 solo exhibitions in India and abroad, 8 documentary films, 20 books with 9 translated in other languages. She is the name for which abstract art is known in India. And as I go live from her studio, like I just mentioned, Prithvi Fine Art and Cultural Center based in New Delhi, I feel honored to be sharing this platform with these 2 gentlemen, with these 2 people out here. And Sangeeta, I would now request that
I'm already there.
You are already there, yes. But you're not seen in the stream, so I would like you to join the stream. Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you so much, Sangeeta.
Both of us be there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that requires.
So third in the evening, I would just request this gentleman who has been into the art fraternity for quite a good number of 3 decades. So I would like to call upon, but before that I would like to talk about him in few lines. And he really deserves that line because he's my friend from the fraternity, as I may call him, though he's quite senior and senior in faith. So spoken words of, so talking about him, there are a few lines that I would like to mention. And this goes as it is. Last but not the least, my third guest is the renowned New Delhi-based creative director and art critic. Having worked for over 3 decades for leading media organizations like India Today Group, Sahara Daily, Midday, Sunday Mail, he is currently working with National Herald. He's excelled as an art director, illustrator, art writer, painter, photographer, anchor for Kala Parikrama for India TV for 5 years, art shows, design portrait projects at Kabul-based Afghanistan Times, and much more. And exactly much more. I would like to emphasize on that fact. He has also judged some of the well-known fashion and art shows. He's also an advisor at World University of Design, Sonipat. So let's call upon, with a virtual round of applause, my dear friend from India, Kazi Anurag. It's a beautiful evening and we are gathered here for a wonderful session. And before I talk about it, I would like to ask few questions, starting with Dr. Sanjay himself. So I would like to ask you about this university of yours, the first design-focused university in India at Sonipas. Tell us a bit about it.
Yes, it's as you yourself introduced, it's India's first university of its kind, which has brought together nearly all creative streams under one roof. By virtue of working in the industry for more than 2 decades, my learning was that each of these creative streams are existing in their own silos. And while if you go back into the origin and the way these streams work, you find that there is a lot of overlap. But for some reason, the institutions decided to set them in separate buildings and without any uniformity, without any overlaps, and they continue to exist in their silos. Whereas if you can bring these things together, much more value out of all of these are accruable. So with that thought, we established the World University of Design. It was established in 2018 with art, architecture, design and design management. And now we are adding performing arts with the whole idea of bringing together as many creative streams as we can under one roof, and to allow cross-fertilization, to allow them to interact with each other, to create new meanings and new values. And as you are looking at the way the world is shaping up today, there is almost no pure stream left. All streams, all problems, all situations are complicated situations, as they are called wicked solutions, because they cannot be solved or resolved by just one stream. They require multiple interventions for any solution to happen. And that's how this university is poised, positioned, so that the graduates coming out of it can address such complicated problems by working in a team.
Exactly. So I feel really proud because that's my hometown, and I can actually be very proud of the place where this university is.
Wonderful.
Yeah. Sangeeta, coming to you, we are at Prithvi today, and Prithvi too was born with the aspect of art and design, keeping that into mind, and giving people from art and design fraternity a platform. So what do you have to say about Prithvi as a platform for art and design lovers?
Actually, Prithvi is a dream of mine, and it's a big dream that we should give back to the society. As an artist, as an administrator, I have received so much from the universe, so it is my time to give back. And with this idea, we started Prithvi some 10 years ago. This is the 10th year, and we wanted to promote art, literature and music, to be very specific. And also the whole idea was to give platform to younger artists and to new people who have just started writing and have no place to go and where they can discuss or they can showcase their work and all. So we started with this, and initially in the first year we did some art camps, which was in Surajkund, to interact with the local people there. And then I did an art camp in Ladakh. We did some culture exchange of art from Greece and many other countries. Prithvi has displayed works from Venezuela, Brazil and Cyprus. These countries nobody bothers, Mostly we are focused, very oriented towards UK and US, and the rest is not taken care of. So that kind of a thing, I wanted every nook and corner to know about Indian art and to bring their art here. So we did some international shows here. Some people came from Norway, Taiwan. So that kind of culture exchange we are doing. And age is no bar. Mostly we are trying to promote young talents. We did a program on Kabir with an 18-year-old St. Stephanian student. So that kind of thing we want to promote. It's a small place, but with big dreams.
Yeah. So that's wonderful a thought, and that's wonderful a platform that we've had. And Kazi, coming to you, you have been closely working in the domain of design and art. And how do you see the industry as a whole, if you talk about it as a whole?
When I started my career, that time there was manual, everything was manual. You have to draw, you have to sketch, you have to cut the photograph, you have to mark the color, then you don't know what will be after the printing, after the output will come. Now it's very easy because of the computer on the screen, window is come here, so you can see what you are doing basically. Now design is very easy. If you have to apply your upper level, then you can do something. But technically it's very easy now, you can say like. And for the last 30 years I designed everything, you can say like logo design, book design, cover, everything, whatever design need. Even I say everybody is a designer basically. When you go to the any shopkeeper, anyone, pan wala, any chai wala, they are designers. But their designing is different. If you ask, I want pan, he will put a lot of things, but number wise. First katha, chuna, sana, something, he will not do something. But you usko malum hai ki is going into your mouth. But he designed pan first, then give it to you. The presentation in design is so important. If you go for a fruit wala, you say, I want apple. Okay, so take your choice. So you can select some apple, and after that you will see that thela will be, he redesigned thela again. Arrangement of the fruits again.
That's called installation.
Yeah, installation design. So everybody is a designer. Because I studied in college, so I know better than, little bit better than I can arrange more thing. This font is good, this typography is required, this sketch is fit into this story. And now today's I'm working on some book. That lady wants what her career through illustration. But the photo is there, but she wants illustrated story. So that is very important. Design is in my blood or in everybody else's blood. You can say like design is very, very important for everything.
So everyone is born with that design streak. It is just that we have to realize it within.
But you have to, you can say, develop your aesthetic values, aesthetic sense to understand, to see the things. आप जा रहे होंगे, आप you see your dadi nani, they were not designer, but just go to the drawing room or say नहीं I don't want, ये sofa हटाओ यहाँ से, ये chair you shift this, ये blue कर दो, ये red कर दो, but it's a design. How you are arranging the colors, how you are arranging the object. So everybody is a designer. So I'm just because I'm in the profession, they called me designer. Otherwise everybody is an artist and everybody is a designer. Yeah.
Dr. Sanjay, coming to you, what loopholes you found in design per se as a subject taken by universities, and how would WD be able to bridge this gap?
Not loopholes, gaps. Yes. See, what's happening today is we are at that point in history where a lot of new technologies are coming in, and we are looking at a future which is not going to be anything close to what we are ever seen in the past. We have technologies like artificial intelligence, machine learning, broadband, 3D printing, alternate energies. They're all coming in and they're all bringing in changes the way we have never dreamt of.
Absolutely.
Right? As Kazi was just saying that, each of us has a designer in ourselves and we keep designing, right? And in his times, there were no computers. The computers which makes technology easier. But it also makes a lot of things already available. That's a new challenge for a designer. What you could make earlier as a logo, today is already available on the computer.
Yes.
Right? And it is accessible to everybody. So if you have to do something new, you have to go over and above that.
Absolutely.
Right? So it's a new challenge. And what artificial intelligence and everything are going to do is that they are going to put a lot of thinking the way we do thinking as human beings already into the computer thinking. So a lot of what we used to call art would already become a computer art. It would come out of it. It will do the thinking like you do and produce products. So as human beings, the challenge for us is now to do a lot more thinking into it, to bringing a lot more empathy. Empathy is something which a computer cannot do.
Yes.
Empathy comes from you, right? So that's something which we need to think of, and that is the way all these streams are going to be redefined, and we at World University of Design are abreast of it. We know this is going to happen. We have already built in all these. We are, last year we introduced artificial intelligence to all our students, including artists. Imagine visual artists studying or
Yes.
understanding what artificial intelligence is. But unless they understand what it is, they would not be able to design for the new age.
Yeah.
So produce art of this. So that's what we are doing. We are much ahead of the times, and we intend to stay that way.
Yeah.
Okay.
So now is the moment, my friends, for which we all have been waiting for. A moment that defines beyond in this journey of a poet and beyond. We tell you what is this journey and of an individual. But instead of me taking it ahead, I would request Dr. Sanjay if he could explain that why we all have gathered here and what are we exactly doing. So Dr. Sanjay, over to you.
Thank you. In our effort to increase the acceptance of the creative courses in the country, because what we feel is that everybody, we are not really as a countrymen, as Indians, even though we are one of the oldest civilization with one of the widest portfolio of arts and cultures in the country, we are not really giving the due to these crafts. And these are something which most of our population take for granted and not really pay that much attention or value as we should be doing. And it is in that context we thought that it's time to bring back the focus on arts. With Mr. Kazi, he was very, very sort of supportive of this, and we thought that if we can, let's begin small by just focusing on the Delhi NCR, and if we can focus on artists, young artists, established artists who are here, who are working for the industry, and give them more visual presence in the minds of people, get them, encourage them, bring them forward, it would be something which we would do for the cause of the art in the country. So with that context, we established the Critics' Choice Award. We have a team of critics, including Mr. Kazi, Professor Kulkarni, who is the Dean of our School of Visual Art, and other artists who join in from time to time. And we keep going around the country at the NCR and see which all artists are exhibiting where, and find people who shows promise, and by giving them the Critics' Choice Award, we hope that they would get the much needed push in the right direction. So that's how Critics' Choice Award came to be, and we are very happy that we are here today. For Sangeeta Gupta ji's, her work portfolio is amazing. For the last 35 years, what she has been doing, particularly keeping in view that she has a full-time career also, going side by side.
Different career.
Yeah, different career. And I see the work here. We are very pleased to be here to be able to confer the Critics' Choice Award for 2000 on Sangeeta Gupta ji.
Okay.
So that's
And sir, we have started a tabloid also, the Visual Times, with this.
This was one of the initiatives. Another initiatives we have taken is that we have started a monthly newsletter called the Visual Times.
Tabloid form.
It's a tabloid which brings out, and all of us can register for it. It is produced in physical form as well as digital form. So if you want to have it on your received online, you can just register for it, and we would be happy to share with this. this tabloid again brings together what's happening in NCR, and it also presents the views of individuals who are on the other cutting edge of this industry as to where the art is heading and what it can be in future. So these are the two initiatives with what University of Design is doing. I invite you all, if you are listening, to visit our campus. We also have a in-house gallery. We have many new programs which we are offered at undergraduate and postgraduate level. We offer PhD in visual arts. So that is something which I think if and all of these are underwritten by the fact that we have international linkages with institutes of art worldwide. So that really puts you right in the center of the global vision of how art will proceed and impact human life in future.
So that's really commendable. I mean, so many things under one roof and so much to think and learn. So let us all register and have this tabloid. Let us have a look at this tabloid. So let us do the honors of the award that I've been waiting
definitely.
for. And just go ahead with the flow.
Yeah,
So,
please.
Yes.
I will bring.
I'll go. Thank you so much. Really honored. Really honored.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Our trophy and our certificates are well designed.
Very beautifully designed, very elegant, very well designed.
Nicely framed.
And it has to be.
Yes,
It is
absolutely.
it is coming
Yeah.
from such a great place.
So I would request my members and friends to please join the table and we'll have a quick chat about the award, why was it chosen for Sangeeta, and a little bit about it. So my first question to Dr. Sanjay, how you thought about this award? You have already mentioned, and why Sangeeta? I think you began this award series of yours. That is what I can believe. So you can just start with this.
That's fine.
Yeah, as I mentioned, it's a Critics' Choice Award. So we have had a panel of critics, with some of whom I just introduced. They have been going around the NCR, and in these times of COVID, there are not many artists so going around, but there are some brave ones like Sangeeta ji who have really gone out and have displayed her work, and her work shows the maturity which has come out of her 35 solo shows as she has done over a period of time in her career, and that is something which we really find encouraging for the new generation of artists who are coming, that in spite of having a very busy career, she has managed to keep her art intact. She has worked on it. She has producing 35 solo shows requires a lot of
Absolutely.
volume of work. It's not a easy job to put together a solo show, and that shows her commitment, and that shows her hard work which has gone into it. And so it was very, very directed for us to confer this award on her.
Thank you.
Yeah. So Sangeeta, a few words from you. Being conferred with the Critics Award. So few words from you.
Trisha, any award means recognition of your work. All awards give us the, it's very encouraging to receive an award. I would not say that I'm very humble. You have put in so much of your life's force in that. It's not that I was aspiring for any award, but once you have put in almost 35 years of your life, after a very demanding job, all my evenings and my almost till midnight I used to work in my studio, and I wanted to make a different kind of a art, something different which was not done earlier. Initially, I started with figurative work, and then gradually I decided to become an abstract artist, which is a very difficult path because you don't have set parameters. So once you decide to take the path less traveled and maybe not travel at all, you have to create your own path. So that way, after so many years, if you are recognized or your work is recognized, it is heartening for all other artists also to take a difficult path like abstract. Very few people do abstract, and very few women artists do abstract. So I feel very elated to receive this award. It's a big honor and it's a very humbling experience. I would rather take it as a challenge to do much better and much more. Still, things are in the pipeline, and once the COVID situation is improved or we have better days to have more people around, then I'll be displaying my work on hand-spun Khaddar, which is my dream project because it's a 200-meter long painting done in Ratelia village, which is part of Sanganer district. I was staying there for 10 days and trying to create a kind of an impact. So I did a 200 meters long painting with indigo natural color without chemicals. So I'm trying to promote things which are not chemically oriented. So that kind of a project, and two people who are closely associated with NIFT and especially you, it is a big honor to, I will discuss this with you again because, to work on textile and do Sanskrit script with a brush, not with a pen, was so tough for me. But I thought that, if I have to create this impact, that we have to go back to our ecosystem where it is sustainable. The Khaddar was prepared for me in 2-3 months. Somebody was weaving that for me. So many people are involved in that, and it's a dream for the whole nation that we promote Khaddar back into the system. And the people who were working with me in Ratelia, they were the block printers. They taught me कि दाबू एक होता है ना, उसमें मिट्टी से बना के उससे पहले मैं उससे पेंट करती थी, फिर हम धूप में बैठाते थे उसको, सूखता था, then used to dry it and then उसको ड्रम में काट के pieces में डालना पड़ा because the 200 meter would not go in the drum. So this is a journey, and I'm still part of the journey. I haven't seen the ultimate thing, but to be recognized by an organization like yours, which is a world-class organization, it is a very humbling experience, and I promise that I will do more to prove myself more worthy.
Thank you.
So thank you so much, Dr. Sanjay. Thank you, Sangeeta, and thank you, Kazi, for being there today. We really loved the evening. Thank you, my audience, for being there today, for taking our time
One
to be
thing.
here.
Trisha, give me a second.
Yeah.
As a token of my affection and gratitude, I would like to present you a book. This is called Ekam. It's a book of photographs and my paintings, my photographs and my poems are there. And one for you, madam, please.
Please.
This is, you were talking about Ladakh. This is the photographs done by me. Even the text is done by me, but I have not done it as a tourist. It is more of a poet's narrative.
Wonderful. Wonderful. So you're so multi-talented actually.
This is more of an abstract thing because the photographs are taken as from a perspective of an artist. I hope you enjoy that.
Cover is very good.
Very beautiful.
I like the font and the placement in it.
You are looking at it from your point
I
of view.
hope you people will enjoy seeing,
Sure.
going through it.
Sure.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
So thank you so much, everyone, for joining for today's evening. We'll be soon be back with our 7th episode in the series Journey of a Poet and Beyond. And as I say that, I want to bid you adieu for today's evening. And till then, stay safe, stay healthy, and good night, and rise and shine. This is Trisha Mahajan signing off. Thank you so much.
She has done in her life, but I think that is what is giving her strength, and that is what she enjoys what she has done and also gets energy out of that. And that's what we realize, that somebody who has that kind of a versatile way of living life can become inspiration for so many more, and they can follow the same route and not say that I'm tired of doing my job, what I'm working right now, but pursue the interest and the hobbies that one has to the fullest and make it into something like a profession, which you have done, which is very great, and we really appreciate that. Thank you very much for being with us.
सर आप कुछ बताना चाहेंगे आज के इवेंट के बारे में एंड throughout the career you've been there in the industry for such a long time. See if we can talk a bit about it.
नहीं, बहुत अच्छा हुआ कि आपने शुरू किया हिंदुस्तानी ज़बान में. तो दिस मोमेंट इज़ रियली वेरी प्लेजेंट मोमेंट फॉर मी एंड आई थिंक फॉर ऑल ऑफ यू, एंड इट इज़ अ वेरी मोटिवेशनल मोमेंट एक्चुअली. Art, as the Qazi Sahib told here, that art is in every blood. Every person has the sense of art. So naturally, when we start to go outside, so every person, they want themselves to become very good looking. So that is the sense of art. So there the work has done by Sangeeta. So it is really very fantastic, very unique, and very different, I can say. And the Dr. Sanjay Gupta is here, so it was really very proud moment for us that this award was given by the hand of the Sanjay Gupta, Dr. Sanjay Gupta here, and it is really very pleasant and happy moment for all of us. And I will pray for everyone that you all stay safe and healthy. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir.